So you want to make money on YouTube, but there might just be one thing that you're unsure about. Isn't it just complete luck when it comes to videos going viral, and isn't that outside of your control? That's a great question, and it's something that I wondered as well when I was first starting on YouTube. That is, until I discovered a certain secret after months of trial and error. In this video, I'm going to share a simple strategy with you that you can implement right now for fast results. Now, before I reveal the secret, in video number 1 within this video series, I revealed what niche YouTube channels are and why they're so amazing. In video number 2, I revealed 24 of the absolute best niches to do this in, and it's really important that you choose a great niche because what I'm about to be revealing to you within this video relies on having a good niche. And any of the niches that I revealed in the last video will work amazing for this. So make sure you watch those last 2 videos before this one. That being said, let's get into it. Now, I'm very excited about this one because I'm going to reveal something to you that's helped me get over 100 separate videos with over 1 million views each and over a dozen videos with 10 million views each. And this is how you can truly go viral on YouTube. And the secret is something that I call similar metadata. Now, metadata is what tells YouTube what your videos are about. This includes your title, description, and tags. Now, here's where everybody goes wrong when it comes to metadata. They put drastically different titles, descriptions, and tags on all of their different videos. And by doing this, they're not taking full advantage of the YouTube algorithm. And this isn't just a missed opportunity. By doing this, their channel is literally leaking views. Now, the secret when it comes to doing this is to have a set group of tags and keywords that you put on every single video on your channel. And this puts viewers into what I call suggested video feedback loops, where they see one of your videos, and then ideally the next result within the suggested video tab is another one of your videos. And a certain percentage of people will click to the next video and they'll click to another one. Therefore, you turn one view and however much watch time and everything else you got from it into multiple other views, tons of more watch time, and more importantly, more session time. And YouTube loves session time because the longer you can keep people on YouTube's platform, YouTube will reward you with all the views and subscribers and everything else you could ever want. And the way that this works practically is that you can get just a little bit of search traffic, and then you can then leverage that into tons and tons of suggested video traffic. And I've done this over and over again on all of my different channels, and it works like magic. And a lot of the big channels out there do this as well. Now, this isn't to say that every single video should have the same title, description, and tags. No, your video should be about the specific subject they're about. But if you're sticking to a single niche, in the last video I gave you 24 of the best niches to do this in, if you stick to your single subcategory or niche, it's really easy to implement this similar metadata if you know how to do it. Now you know what niche to choose. I introduced you to similar metadata, and now I'd like to reveal to you one of the biggest secrets that I ever learned on YouTube, which is not guessing. Almost everybody out there complicates growing on YouTube so much, and they assume that you have to find some unique niche that no one's ever done before, and you have to do your videos in a brand new way that's never been done, and that could not be further from the truth. And sure, you could discover some new trend doing that, but more than likely, you'll be among the hundreds of channels that produces videos that nobody cares about. And the good news is that there's tons of channels out there that you can use for inspiration, and I always tell people not to guess what's going to work, but instead to model what has already worked. They might be saying, Matt, isn't there too much competition then if there's tons of channels already out there doing this? And that's a great question that I get asked all the time. And my response is that saturation up to a certain point can actually be a very good thing. And this is very counterintuitive to the way most people look at this, but a lot of the big YouTubers know this. Saturation up to a certain point can be a really good thing because you can then get in the suggestive video feeds of all those other videos that are succeeding. And as long as you produce content at least equal to or better than what's working within your niche, meaning you get more audience retention and watch time and people stay on your videos, they click to your videos at a higher percentage, then you can still get a ton of results no matter what niche you're in, no matter how much saturation there is. I do think there can be a point where there might be too much saturation if you can't produce videos equal to what's working. Also, everybody talks about too much competition on YouTube, but what most people fail to account for is, yes, the number of channels on YouTube has risen, but most people fail to account for that the number of new viewers on YouTube has also risen correspondingly. So yes, there's way more channels than ever, but there's way more viewers than ever as well. And out of all that quote unquote competition out there on YouTube, how many of them really know what they're doing? How many of them just have luck sometimes and sometimes they have a video take off and succeed? How many of those people actually have a strategy that they're following to get results on YouTube? That number gets smaller and smaller. And the bottom line of this is that as long as you can produce videos at least equal to or better than what's working, it doesn't matter how much competition there is. Also, when it comes to modeling what's working, that doesn't mean that every single video has to be modeling some other video that did really good. You can always leave room on your channel for experimenting and trying new things. Typically, I leave like 10% of my content strategy open to if I ever have a crazy idea, maybe this will work, or I just thought of this, let's test it out. I leave that space open, but the majority of the content that my channels produce is modeling what has already worked and trying to improve upon it. And there's so many different ways you can improve upon content quite easily. You take 3 videos, you take the best parts of each video, the most valuable parts in terms of entertainment or educational value, you put into your video and boom, your video does way better. So now you know not to guess when it comes to doing YouTube, and you might be asking, Matt, how can I practically implement this? And this brings me into my third part of the secret to getting views and subscribers and growing on YouTube. And this is how to find unlimited video ideas that actually get lots of views. And surprisingly, this is quite easy if you know how to do it. I simply split up my video ideas with half of my video ideas coming from already popular videos and the remaining half coming from keyword research. In order to find already popular videos for video ideas for yourself, all you have to do is search your niche on YouTube, filter the videos that were uploaded within the last 6 months by the highest number of views, and look for videos with at least 50 to 100,000 views on them. This shows you ideas that are working right now within your niche. Also, subscribe to big channels within your niche, and you can use a tool called vidIQ to install a trending tab on every single channel page. And if you click that trending tab, vidIQ will show you all the videos that are getting the highest views per hour on that channel right now. And what I personally do in order to find video ideas is I go to that trending tab and I look for videos that have a high amount of views per hour, the highest on that channel, that were uploaded over 1 to 3 months ago. Because this shows you that even though these videos were uploaded a while ago, they're still continuing to get a ton of views. And in order to do keyword research, I'm going to be revealing exactly how to do that in my upcoming launch of my program, Tube Mastery and Monetization. And I'm going to be revealing all of my secrets, including how to actually find the best tags for similar metadata with my secret keyword process so that you can do this the right way for sure. And you only do this once on your channel and it can set your channel up for life. How to make 10 times more money than most YouTubers, and how to automate your channel and get other people to run it for you. That's coming in a few days, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. This is going to be the absolute best training and community that I've ever released, and it contains everything that I've ever learned about making money on YouTube without making videos. And now in the next video, I'm going to reveal the complete blueprint from start to finish that you need to follow in order to do this correctly. I'm literally going to pull back the curtains on my own business and show you every single step that you need to take.